I was scattered, overwhelmed, and all over the place and providing way too much information too fast. I kind of had that shiny new object syndrome where I thought, oh, maybe I should try this, or maybe I should try that. Maybe I should expand my demographic. Maybe I should be doing YouTube videos. I know I should be on Instagram. I don't like Instagram. It's intimidating. And so I was just very scattered. And I had worked with two other business coaches before finding you. And I wasn't any further along in my path. I was just more confused and had been given more options. And more options wasn't what I needed. I needed someone to take a step back, look at the big picture with me, and then sort through all of the chaos and decide what was going to work for me and work more efficiently and set my boundaries. And so I found you because I had been following you because I had worked with you 11 years ago. And you improved my quality of life beyond measure because when I started working with you as a PT, you were a PT at that time, I was very limited by back pain. And so I know that working with you in that capacity was life-changing. And I thought, okay, she's business coaching. Maybe she can have a profound effect on this part of my life as well. And I would say that my only regret is that I didn't start with you in the first place because I could have been where I am now a year and a half ago instead of working with other practitioners and other programs and kind of wasting my time and spinning my wheels. And it's not that the other programs were bad or wrong or anything like that. It just wasn't the right fit for me. And I feel like my needs were very unique to me. For me, I needed something very different. And I really needed to work one-on-one with someone and not in a group. That was really important for me.
You're mentioning that like a month after we started working together, you had your best month in September. And then January this month has been another record-breaking month, and you even work less hours.
I did. It was wild. I started working with you in August and I got so much clarity. And honestly, you gave me permission to not feel like I had to do it all. And so that helped me focus my efforts more and streamline things and just focus on getting good at doing one thing well. And since I had such an aversion to social media, I started working and just trying to get good at developing reels because prior to working with you, it took me about 2 hours to do 2 reels. And then once you taught me the framework and a little bit more about the algorithm and what a hook is and how to use all of these different things, it became a lot easier for me and actually became a little bit more fun. So once I got into that, then I got into a better system and time blocking my work schedule, which helped me create more boundaries, which made me more confident and more efficient in the way that I worked. I don't find myself having to say, hold on, I need to put in like an hour or two of work this weekend. I'm just there, I'm available. And that's been really nice. I'm sleeping better. I'm connected with my kids more. Everything has improved. First of all, September, I had more discovery calls that month than I had ever had. And so I was organically attracting people. And I really think it was due to the confidence that I had in what I was working with you. And so I had my biggest revenue month in January. I came back fully recharged, ready to go. I was having discovery call after discovery call, and I had my best revenue month ever. And I worked less and with fewer new patients. And I still maintained my boundaries with not working nights and weekends. It was amazing. And it all seemed to just be very seamless and effortless. When I compare January to September, the amount of hours that I put in outside of patient one-to-one time was so much more than how it was in January. Before working with you, I felt like my discovery calls were a little bit all over the place. I had ideas and I had a loose structure to how I wanted that call to go. And oftentimes it would go off track. And so you helped me kind of devise a script that was a loose script, something that I could follow and bring the conversation back to the information that's the need to know. They were booking calls like the next day. I would wake up and there'd be a discovery call. That was really exciting because that wasn't happening. I'd have people book 2 weeks out and then cancel. And that was a trend that I was seeing before working with you. And now people are booking, sticking to it. I feel like they have a decision half made before I even get on the call with them. I think that in the beginning for me, I didn't really feel that I could get new traffic from social media. I didn't believe in it, but I hadn't considered the idea that people would find my website and then look on my Instagram to see kind of who I was and how I talk and how I present information. And that's what really connected them with, this might be somebody that I could work with. Part of what held me back before working with you was feeling like I couldn't be my authentic, quirky, silly, goofy, Northeast, self-deprecating humor self. And so I really felt like learning how to do a reel and having B-roll, first of all, knowing what B-roll is, but being able to create reels with me showing my silly self, living my life was the key for me, because before I felt like I had to show all of my life, and I'm a pretty private person, so I didn't want to show all of myself. So that was one thing.